Hey, it's the Pete's. Check us out on OWN TV, and we're here.
For Pete's sake, and we are on Renata Romaine TV, y'all.
You're now checking out Renata Romaine, club.
And she is here along with her husband, Mr. Rodney Peete, or should I say, Holly Robinson's husband.
Yeah. He's all right with that. That's why he's still here.
Welcome you both to the show.
Thank
We're
you.
so happy to be here.
It's good to have you guys. Now, I hear, Rodney, you're a huge fan of Air Candy Mornings.
I am. I love
I
Air
appreciate
Candy
that.
Mornings. Of course, I can't get in my car with my kids without having them making sure that it's on. So,
Wait, so you listen to Hip Hop Nation with the kids
Yes.
in the car?
We're a progressive family.
Father of the Year.
We are a progressive family.
Remember, they just did something on Blackish about that, right?
I do
Yeah.
not
Letting the
hide.
kids.
I do not hide. I grew up on hip hop.
Yes.
And they should too.
Wow.
They should too.
Well, I'm not going to contest that.
We're going to leave that right there.
Yes. Now, Miss Holly Robinson, I grew up watching you. You know, you are a phenomenal woman. Of course, best known 21 Jump Street and Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Those are like our faves. And you also did For Your Love too. That was my show for a little minute.
Can I just tell you, For Your Love was my favorite show I've ever done.
Really?
It was such a good show.
I loved it.
About three couples, different stages of love, but no one really saw
I
it.
was mad when I
it
watched.
didn't syndicate, and it did, unfortunately, but it was my favorite show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you've been in the business for so many years, and did I hear right? Did I hear you say that
I hit a milestone
you hit
birthday.
What?
I hit that a year and a half ago.
I can't believe it. And
somebody just
it's
hit it.
somebody's birthday today?
Yeah.
Yes, it's Daddy's birthday today. It's Daddy. Daddy turning 50 today.
Why are you so low in your chair? You look so low in your chair.
That's the way I feel. I'm
can't believe
getting
that.
low. That's how I feel right
Wow.
now. Yeah.
Wow.
I can't believe that.
So now we're both 100 together.
You're ageless.
Aw,
You're
thank you.
First off, let's talk about the image, because you were one of the first women that I remember seeing on TV just embracing the whole natural hair. And I wanted Holly Robinson hair.
Okay, them curls. I would like them curls back, by the way. They got chased away by a flat iron.
Yeah. I know.
They ain't been around for a while.
I still struggle with rocking my natural fro.
Oh.
I do the flat iron too.
Yeah, I miss my curls. And it's so funny because my kids, you're always Googling pictures of me with big 80s hair, trying to bust on me and stuff. And I'm like, that hair was
the bomb.
That hair was awesome. People loved your mama for that hair. Stop hating on my hair.
Absolutely. But after all these years, and you have done so much from just the acting to, and we're going to talk a lot about the philanthropy work and your foundation, and what made you guys decide to bring the cameras into the house and reality TV?
Well, okay. I did come up with the concept. I thought, like, what if I used to love Run's House.
Oh, right.
And I love the show Blackish. And I thought if Run's House kind of met Blackish, it would be For Pete's sake.
Okay.
And I think Rodney and I and our family have a platform that's pretty unique. We're a very positive family. We keep it real, right? We live in Hollywood, but we're not a Hollywood family.
Right.
And I felt like we had something to say. Especially because we have a kid with special needs.
Yes.
And I think when we got our diagnosis way back in 2000 of autism, if we turned on the TV and seen a family working together, and their kid was 18 and they're going through, that'd have been really helpful. So I think that advocacy is good. And then you just get to see Rodney and I be parents. I think we're a little different parents than people might think we are. Especially when them cameras kind of disappear into the background.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I already watched the first episode. For Pete's sake, this Saturday on the Oprah Winfrey Network. We'll come back, talk more about it. I'm dropping this for you, birthday boy. Go shorty. It's your birthday. It's Holly Robinson Peete.
It's your birthday. You 50.
The Peets are here, folks. For Pete's sake, they have a new reality show debuting this Saturday on the Oprah Winfrey Network. I'll be watching. Now, this is a milestone. You guys married for 21?
20. Well, it'll be 21 in June. Yeah.
You know, that's an anomaly, especially in Hollywood.
When we see other couples around Hollywood that have been married longer than us. It's like we have that moment, Cookie and Irvin and like Sam and LaTanya, Denzel, Pauletta. There really aren't that many.
Right.
So there's a small group of us that have sort of stuck it out. And
Well, what's your secret?
well, for a while it
You
was
married
the
a football
NFL.
player.
For a while it was the NFL because I was shooting in LA
Right.
and Rodney was playing ball elsewhere. So that kind of kept it.
It was 6 months I was away, and she would come visit from time to time. So that separation kind of made us grow closer.
Really?
It worked for us. We made
for a
it
while.
work.
Then I retired, and she,
I was like,
summertime
"Can you get up out
rolled
the
around.
house?"
Yeah, she's
Right.
like, well, what are you doing still here? Get out of here.
I hear that often.
Yeah.
I hear that, absence make the heart grow fonder.
Right.
But I hear that works for a lot of couples.
I think it did for us. I mean, like Rodney said, 10 years, ago, he retired, and that was a transition because around July, we always get that feeling because he has to go off to training camp. And
that testosterone level grows.
Yeah, and then I get mad at him like, get on, I didn't want you here anyway. We kind of, do that whole thing. But in the end, I think we were able to make that absence work for us.
Yeah. So now, do your mom live with you guys?
Yes.
How does Rodney?
What are you doing?
Your mother-in-law is in the house?
Are you pulling on some fake smoking device?
Yeah. She started out. I need a place to stay for a couple weeks, and
that turned into
Watch your words.
Yeah.
But she's dating now. She's 80 and dating.
Your mom is 80 and dating?
Yeah. She had some cat back in the backyard recently.
How do you feel about that? Because I recently did a show on that, and it was about our older parents dating other people. I would feel weird about my mom or dad dating someone much younger because I would think they're trying to prey on them. So do you worry about that?
Oh yeah, I do worry about that. My mom is she's 80, but she's hot. She still got a little something.
Still got game.
But look
She
at you.
understands,
Well, listen, if I can look like her at 80, I would be doing all right.
You don't have to worry about Dolores because she can smell a fraud. She can
Really?
smell a rat. Like, I mean,
If
as quick
anything,
as
she
anybody.
needs to relax, you
Right.
know. But the kids got her on these dating sites now. They
Are
made
you
a profile
kidding? She's
for her.
on Tinder and stuff?
She's on Tinder and
so
black people meet.
It goes down in the DM.
Right.
For grandma.
They put her on farmersonly.com.
Oh, my God.
I said, I don't want no farmer granddaddy.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. So now, at what point, in the marriage, did you guys, was your son diagnosed with autism? How many years were you married? Is it your older
5,
son?
Yes.
But
Okay.
he's a twin, so they were twins, boy, girl.
Right.
So in 2000, so we were already married 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you first found out his diagnosis, what was that like?
It was rough.
Devastating.
Yeah.
Because we, at least I didn't
Neither
know
did I.
what autism was. It was all lumped into special needs. So, you didn't really
Right.
know. It wasn't specific. And we didn't have any literature or books or people talking about autism.
There were no celebrities.
Right.
We
Or
knew
anyone.
celebrities that had kids with autism
Right.
that were not using their platform to talk about it.
To educate.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's not for everybody to do that, mind you.
Yeah.
And it was a big decision for us to do it.
Right.
But that would have been nice to have that when we got that diagnosis.
What are some of the signs, though? Because I think a lot of people are still just undereducated about it and may not be able to pick up on signs, with their child.
especially in our community, unfortunately. But there are a lot of signs. And one of the things we do with the Holly Rod Foundation is really help communities with early diagnosis, which is so key. So key. And some of these kids are getting, especially in the African American community and the Latino community, getting diagnosed 6-7 years too late. And so that's what we advocate for. But there are a lot of signs. There are a lot of signs. I mean, eye contact is a big one.
Yeah. Our son stopped connecting with his twin sister, making eye contact. He stopped just interacting with the world.
At what age was he diagnosed?
He was diagnosed at 3,
Okay.
but I knew it too.
Really?
I always like to throw that
Yeah,
in.
the mommy gut, you got to trust it.
Oh, I knew.
trust it.
And then my lovely husband, who we've gotten past it now, he was a little in denial for some period of time.
He's a man,
Yeah.
and a black man at that,
And brothers,
a football player.
they process things differently.
Yeah.
I know
But
you're
I
right.
came around.
But you did. You did, thank God, because I couldn't have done it without you.
Well, I want to thank you guys for all the work that you have done. I know you released a book. What's the name of the book?
So we have a new book called Same But Different: Teen Life on the Autism Express. And we've written another book, which is more of a child's book called My Brother Charlie. But Same But Different is a book that is more about what happens when the kids grow up and go to high school.
Right.
And that's really a difficult transition. And my son co-wrote it with me and his twin sister. So we have a lot of different voices in it.
And people can go to the Holly Rod Foundation's website, I'm sure, to find out more information and to even buy the book.
hollyrod.org, and you can buy the book. You can find out about autism and the signs, and you know, it's really important that we spread the word. This is a disorder that is fast growing.
Yeah.
And we got to get a hold of it.
I will say you guys are on a good network. If it was on VH1 or something, I would have been like, I don't know.
It's funny, you know, we pitched everybody, right? From Bravo, all of them.
Yeah.
And it was interesting doing that because they were like, boy, we really love this, but y'all not quite dysfunctional.
You guys are too
enough
wholesome for us.
I said, now hang out with us for a minute, and you might see a different side of the
Get Rodney to go to the strip club and you know, make it rain a little while.
Really?
Well, you know.
Really? You going to the strip club?
You can take the player off the field.
He just had a flashback of 1982.
Well, Miss Holly Robinson, we saw another side to you in the boardroom. You won Celebrity Apprentice. I can't have you here without asking you about the Donald. You worked closely with him.
Well, first of all, let me correct you.
Okay.
I did not technically win. Brett Michaels won. I outraised him. But you're right. You had it right.
Yeah.
I outraised him too. I raised $600,000 for autism.
Right.
So it was a successful experience.
Yes.
That said, I don't know who this man is that's running for president.
So you're
right
not
now.
endorsing Donald Trump?
And that would be a no.
Okay.
I'm not endorsing him. And I've talked to a lot of other African American friends of mine who, you know, we started tripping when he started with the birther thing. We were like, what's happening? What's he doing? So that was our first issue.
Right.
But now I think, I don't know, that's not the guy that I spend time with.
A lot of people are saying that he's racist. You worked closely with him. Is Donald Trump a racist?
I worked with him for a month. The experience that I have with him, I did not experience any racism. I didn't see that at all.
Right.
Matter of fact, one day I walked in the boardroom and he said, Holly, I just got finished playing 18 holes of golf. Is it holes or rounds?
Holes.
I don't know my golf. With Samuel L. Jackson, who's a friend, right? And he says, you should be the next Celebrity Apprentice. And I was like, oh, Sam, trying to hook me up. Okay. And he said, well, how do you know Samuel L. Jackson? Because he really didn't know me.
Golf with Samuel L. Jackson?
Right. But cut to, now that was what, 6 years ago?
Right.
He just denied ever knowing Samuel L. Jackson. And Sam said, no, we played golf.
Right.
And Anthony Anderson was there.
Yeah.
And Bill Clinton was there.
Uh-oh.
So I don't know what Donald Trump is trying to do. I think he's just doing anything he can to win.
He's
and
saying anything, doing anything, and it's all for effect.
But it's working.
It's working, which is the crazy thing about this country and where we are, is that it's working.
Yeah,
even his own party can't understand why it's working.
What do you think the world would look like under President Donald Trump?
Oh my God.
You know what? I don't know. Maybe it's a bait and switch. Maybe he gets in there and then he kind of, changes it up. I really don't know what the world would look like. It would be a Twitter I almost said pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Flashback. Many years.
You two are like a well-oiled machine. Like
I said pregnancy.
I love it.
Twitter presidency.
Yeah.
It would be, the Oval Office in 140 characters. And I don't know. I'm not checking for it.
I guess we should say for Pete's sake.
Yeah. For Pete's
sake.
Yeah.
This Saturday on the Oprah Winfrey Network, it's just so great to see love and just, married couples, just healthy married couples. So I just want to thank you guys for being a great representation of that. Can't wait to see you and your family on the Oprah Winfrey Network this Saturday. People realize you still act.
Yeah.
You still do some acting.
I do. I listen, I just did an arc on Chicago Fire. this season. That's one of the highest rated shows on NBC. I did a movie for Hallmark. I'm definitely still acting. I just have to say that my kids are my priority.
So
right
you
now.
put the acting on the back burner
a little bit for the charity and the work that I do, and to be with my kids, because they're gonna be gone out the house in a minute, and I need to be present in their lives.
Rodney, does she bring the boardroom into the bedroom? Because I know that's one of the things that y'all say women shouldn't do. How do you balance that?
Well, when we role play, and
you guys role play?
Yeah, we role play.
You might see that on For Pete's sake.
What?
She brings some of the outfits of the boardroom into the bedroom.
That's a good tease, honey.
Yeah,
way to go. You're getting good at this promotion stuff.
Sometimes in the bedroom, I like her to be the boss.
What?
And who is he? What role does he play?
Well, he has a couple characters, but he has this one guy named, what is his, Dexter St. Jock?
Yeah.
With an accent?
Yes,
You have to do it.
mine.
You have to do it for us.
No, darling.
Come on.
No, baby. No, baby. Not
Lot
now.
of mercy. Rodney Peete's Dexter.
No. Right now, baby. No cry, girl. No cry.
No cry, girl. Okay, you're going to work on that accent.
You done know.